Welcome to the thedummykruger channel, everyone. Today we are covering the most recent shenanigans that took place on February 13th of this year, where we have a group of First Amendment auditors once again descending on the small town of Sheridan, Colorado, to protest a new ordinance that prohibits the filming in certain areas of their City Hall building. If you haven't already, please see Part 1 that's linked in the description below that included the arrest of 5 of those auditors, followed up by Part 2, also linked in the description, showing the town coalescing around their city council members and their police chief. In Part 3, we actually see auditors return in person to the city council meeting rather than on Zoom, where we find a raucous crowd of Sheridan citizens awaiting to speak, finally ending with a little bit of a physical confrontation between the two groups. First, let's take a look at what Denver Metro Audit said during the meeting.
Mayor, when I first was here and you walked in, I said hello to you. Remember that? And you completely ignored me. Acted like I didn't exist. That was rude, man. But I was actually reading this discovery here on my case, and really, it just upsets me every time I read it, because the only thing that is actually accurate in here is my name and date of birth. So every single police officer, Martinez, all of them, they all lied on their police statements, their police reports. Every public employee lied. I think that they were coached into saying what they wanted to say by Martinez. But they all said that they were fearful to come to work and that we were posting personal addresses and phone numbers. I've never done that, Martinez. I've never posted your or Connolly's personal phone number or addresses. I don't even know where you live. I would never do that. They're saying that they're getting death threats, stuff like that, which I don't condone. They're saying that my followers are inciting violence on the public employees. I don't tell my followers to do anything like that. We do not condone that.
No, that was a sad little applause. I also find it a little humorous how upset he was the mayor didn't say hello back to him, but how can he honestly be shocked by this after the treatment these members have endured? As for the rest of his little speech, he's been known to dox people in the past. A couple of months back, he got into an argument with a bounty hunter, which led DMA to posting this man's full name and phone number, resulting in threatening phone calls to this person. To add to that, he may not personally be posting the police chief's or city council members' personal information, but he does often encourage call flooding if his viewers feel compelled to, quote, redress these public employees, which apparently led to some employees becoming fearful to return to work. Okay, let's jump to 2 actual citizens from the town of Sheridan to see how they feel about the whole situation.
Emotional tonight. There's so many citizens of Sheridan coming out and speaking out, and I was worried I was going to be the only one coming here because there's no money involved in coming and saying thank you for what you've done. I really appreciate everything all of you have done. Thank you, all of you, especially you, Chief Martinez. Thank you so much for what you have done. All the programs are fantastic. Also, slide up here. I know you get probably nothing but complaints about photo radar, but I appreciate it. And there's just one weird trick I would love to tell people about that they probably don't realize that can help you fool the photo radar, and that is if you go the speed limit. Yeah, but it really works because I haven't gotten a ticket somehow, magically. But I would love to see more, because I think when people see it on one side, they're like, oh, my side's clear, and you just see them speed up. It'd be great if there's a second one there so they realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't just race through a school zone while kids are trying to cross the street. So thank you so much for those. Please don't let negative comments get to you. Know who your citizens are. Know that don't let the charlatans get to you when you have sincere citizens who really care about what you do. Keep your armor up and know that people love you and they love what you're doing. So, thank you so much.
This is what I really tried to hammer home in part 2 of this series. The actual citizens of Sheridan that hired the police chief and voted in the city council mostly seem to support their efforts in policing and governance. This is what this group of auditors are having trouble grasping, because the feedback loop they continue to get are statements like this. James writes, "Holy crap, these guys better pray that there is a God and he is good because they are crooked. Oh my God, the wrath of God is going to strike them down. Old James here doesn't sound unhinged at all. Aubrey writes, they filled that room with family and friends to make it look like they have support and people to back them up. Yes, Aubrey, the only explanation to all this taking place is conspiracy. Static Clean writes, you guys did great tonight. I hope you nail their asses at the next one. Okay, buddy. Calm down. When you're constantly in this echo chamber, it makes it very difficult to have any sort of retrospective in regards to your own actions. Okay, let's continue to the next speaker.
First off, I want to kind of show the difference between the people that you represent. Those are the people using their real names and their real addresses. They're not hiding behind pseudonyms or screen names. These are the people that appreciate you. As you hear, the people who live in your city, they love what you do. So the people who don't live in your city, the people who don't even live in your state or your country, bring you down. Those are the people that are doing their best to get into between you guys and into you guys. I both live in the city of Sheridan and I work in the city of Sheridan. I'm an executive at a veterans organization here in the city of Sheridan. I'm a veteran. And I have fellow veterans with me in the room, and we support you. It's not all veterans that are against you. We do love what you do. We love that you represent us, and we take great pride in representing the city of Sheridan. So, from the chief, the city manager, city clerk, all of you guys do a great service for us. We are the ones who elected you here. We are the only ones that can take you out of here. We love you. We respect you. Keep doing the good work that you're doing. That's all I have. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
I really felt this gentleman laid it out perfectly. The community that voted these council men and women into office are standing behind their elected officials and police chief. So after this man spoke, another man came up to the podium giving his name as Mike Hunt. One of the residents of the town found his choice of name to be distasteful, resulting in a little bit of an argument. That's when Sweet Tea Audits decides to stand up and insert herself in the situation, leading to a much bigger confrontation.
Who is this bitch to even question what the hell his name is? Why are you asking?
You want to go get that?
Yeah, I do.
Speak to you first. Don't film me.
Hey, what are you doing, lady?
Oh, I'm standing in front of your
No,
camera.
you're bumping into it. You can't do that.
That really gave me some major, get away from me, lady, vibes that Chili de Castro unleashed on Kate from Troll Mafia last year when they first encountered one another.
Touch me.
That's harassment, ma'am. That's harassment. Yes.
Touching you.
Yeah, you did.
CRS 18-8-111. That's harassment, ma'am. Unwanted touch. You can't put your hands on people, ma'am.
You
You can't touch our cameras. You cannot touch them. That's against the law.
touch them.
Yes, you did. You bumped right into her,
You
ma'am.
did.
Did I
Unacceptable.
touch it?
Yes,
Excuse me,
Don't
you
touch
just
her.
did.
I'm trying to walk out. Your camera was
You just stepped on my foot and my camera.
She did not.
What'd you step on?
She did not.
I stepped
Don't
on
touch my camera, lady.
Stepped on my camera.
Quit
What's wrong with you? That's against the law.
Are you drunk? Are you drunk? Are you drunk?
Don't bump into me.
Are you drunk?
Don't bump into me.
Are you drunk? Go home and drink, lady.
Now you're coughing in front of them? There's always a troublemaker in there.
My goodness.
Look out, please. We're having the face off here. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, you brought your, what do you call it, hyenas in here.
You know what I find really funny about this is that Denver Metro likes to portray himself as some sort of anarchist. But if this video is any inclination, I don't believe he would fare so well in a lawless society. In this meeting alone, he has requested security escort him out of the building out of fear. He claims this woman somehow broke the law by standing in front of Sweet T's camera, and towards the end of their video, he's afraid to walk to his car, so he stands outside on the sidewalk for 30 minutes until everyone leaves. I have a suspicion he hasn't really considered what an anarchist society actually entails. But if anarchy ever arises within the United States, I know I'll be headed to Colorado first to snag this sweet cardigan from my grandmother to help on those cold winter nights, particularly after the electrical grid goes down.
You're gawking, you're just encouraging. No, that's not necessary. Look at this. This is what the city of Sheridan has incited. They got gloves and everything on.
Okay. But you guys can. Okay.
This is what the city of Sheridan has incited.
And there's rule number 92 in the Auditor Handbook. Never ever take responsibility for your own actions. It's always someone else's fault.
Sam, you gotta leave now.
Yes, I am. I'm going to get my stuff.
Okay. No, everyone else is leaving. You're gonna leave too.
May I get my stuff?
Yes, get your stuff and let's go.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's getting her
let
stuff.
me get my
Martina.
You're letting
stuff.
people bump into her and step into her.
Yeah,
now
that
you want to
was
be a
not
tough
okay.
Orale.
Why did you allow
Orale.
her me and my
Nobody
camera?
attacked you.
Yes,
Really?
she did.
I
We got
have
it on
it on
tape.
video.
Do your job.
Stop.
Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Trying to be polite and nice, and you allowed that to happen. Was that your niece, or
Martinez,
was
you brought
that
all
your
your goons in
sister-in-law?
here. That lady was
The
bumping into her.
cops wanted
Bumped
to
right
look
into her
look at
camera,
this
man.
cover. She's
Yes,
ready
sir.
to kill her.
We're
Look at her.
peaceful. You know we're
Yeah.
peaceful. You guys are the
Why are
violent
you?
ones.
What's her badge number?
Guys, let's
My
get
God.
out.
Opinion that.
Move them out or they're gonna be cited for trespass. Let's go. Let's go. or
You're in my way, sir. I can't go unless you
Don't
move.
touch me, bro. I'm gonna walk out. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Man, why did you just push me? You ran into me. Let's go. Really? This lady just pushed me. Come on.
No, Sweet Tea. She's escorting you out of the building.
This is how they act. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Surrounded man, you're touching me.
You shut up. Shut up.
Let's go. He caused these problems. Let's go. Out of the building, family. Couldn't bring it in the courtroom. Shut your face.
I need my keys so I can get in right away.
Ain't nobody causing no disturbance.
My goodness. Oh my God, look at this gang of people right here. Look at the gang.
She's ready to kill somebody. She's ready to kill somebody. Look at that.
Look at the gang of people, you guys. Gang of cops.
All these stuff right here. All these
That's creepy. Look at the gang. All of these people against the cameras.
Don't touch me.
All of these people against the cameras. Look at this. Get blind man, get army that. Look at this gang of people. This is ridiculous. No, this is scary. Yeah, this is scary. Either. Look at this gang of people, you guys. Do you see this?
This picture really said a lot to me. On one side, you have a group of First Amendment auditors that have been escalating this grievance for months on end, all because Denver Metro couldn't get a picture that was allegedly taken of him, a picture he isn't even sure existed in the first place. On the other side, you have the actual citizens of Sheridan standing up for their town and the public employees who serve it. So what does everyone think? Please leave your comments below in the comment section. Where does this go from here? It has clearly reached a boiling point against the citizens of this town and these so-called activists that continue to escalate things. If this charade doesn't calm down soon, it would not shock me at all to see someone actually get hurt. I do hope cooler heads prevail because that is definitely not something I want to see. Please watch this channel for future updates. In the meantime, if you want to see similar content, please consider subscribing, notifying, and liking below. This is Dummy Kruger, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.